Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We start our coverage at a local detention center where President Yoon is being held after a court ordered his formal arrest in the early hours of Sunday. For more, let's turn to our correspondent Kim Do-yeon standing by live on site. Do-yeon, I hear the CIO is now trying to bring the president back for questioning by force.
That's right, Jung-min. As you said, I'm standing in front of Seoul Detention Center where President Yoon has been detained since last week and has been refusing to be taken to the CIO for additional questioning. Now, as you'll be able to hear, there are supporters still at this hour showing support of President Yoon and their discontent with the CIO. However, the CIO has decided to take further action. Actually, in the afternoon, our team spotted what looked like cars from the CIO, and it was later confirmed that the CIO has indeed arrived here to possibly take President Yoon. According to reports, there are 6 members of the CIO currently here. The attempt is still going on, but the option of just holding the questioning session here has not been completely ruled out. President Yoon has only appeared at the CIO once, the first day of his detention last Wednesday, and has repeated that he's got nothing more to say and refused to be questioned by the investigators since then. Of course, Yoon has said that this arrest is not legal yet again and will likely continue to refuse to be questioned and even file for another legality review of this current arrest.
Now, over the course of this past weekend, the president went from being a temporary detainee to becoming a criminal suspect over insurrection charges. It almost sounds like a cliche now, but it is unprecedented.
That's right, Jung-min. Over the weekend, the CIO was able to get an arrest warrant that extends the period of detention until early February. The second warrant means that Yoon is now dressed in the detention center issued uniform with an inmate number assigned. Considering his status, he will have a separate cell and will be isolated from other inmates due to safety issues by the guards. Now, according to the Justice Ministry, he's had a mugshot taken and a body search, the same procedure as anyone else who has been arrested. The CIO is also using its legal options to pressure Yoon. Except for Yoon's attorneys, he'll not be allowed to be have any visitors until formal prosecution begins for this case. The CIO cited the risk of evidence being destroyed as the reason, and remember, that is the exact reason why the court issued the second official arrest warrant. Of course, Yoon has called this ban just a way to push him around, saying if there is a reasonable evidence obtained by the CIO, how could he destroy any?
Right, I can clearly hear the protest behind you there. And I believe the police tried to raid some locations related to the president again. How did that go?
Jung-min, that's right. The search and seizure warrant is still valid, which it comes from last month, and the police tried to raid the presidential safe house and the presidential office for more evidence. Now, the goal was to obtain CCTV footage to see if there were any cars in and out of the safe house during the night of the martial law declaration, to see who was in contact with President Yoon. In addition, at Yongsan Presidential Office's Presidential Security Service offices, there are the footage servers, and that's what it seems like the police were trying to get to. However, yet again, the Presidential Security Service has declined to open up the premises, and the police had to turn back. That's all for now. Back to you, Jung-min.
That was our Kim Do-yeon reporting live from the Seoul Detention Center.